Alright, welcome back to the SuperCoach Enough channel. In this video we are going to look at our round 11 review for NRL SuperCoach in the 2024 season. And what worked out to be quite a good week for us, cracking 1400 for the first time this season, which catapulted us back up into the top 10k, so sitting just outside the top 7,000, which is a 4,000 increase on last week. And as you can see there as well, 6 out of 6 league wins is always nice. Couple of draft league wins. Just a great week all round for our team. So, there you go. Got the congratulations. So Harry Grant, um, awesome return from him. 116. Couple of tries as well, which is pretty rare for the legend. But we'll absolutely take that. Joey Lussick with 42. So, leaking a bit more cash, but the plan was always to move him on. Payne Haas with the 62, solid, although maybe injured, and maybe, something we have to consider with our trade plans for this week. Josh Curran with the 48, a decent return from him. Sam Hughes with 37's on par for what he does. Liam Henry missing this week, but we expect him back in the team around Origin. Dave Fafita with 89, just doing Dave Fafita things on Sadalvo. Kickout with a 36 has been a bit flat lately, but his buy coverage is probably going to keep him in the team. Smithies with a 47 is okay. No attacking stats off the back of that, but that's fine. Angus with the 62 seems a bit flat, but 62 is still a good output. 42 from Nicola, so in a high-scoring game, I would have backed him in to score a try. I think he got close at one stage, but couldn't quite make it happen. And Kai Pearce-Paul, who a few people traded out, but actually ended up starting. Reckon he played close to 80 minutes. I didn't actually see that game on Saturday. I was listening on the radio, but not watching. 59 and buy this week, but then is a good hold through Origin. Nico Hines was our captain and 114, which I'm pretty sure, maybe Harry Grant would have got us 2 points more, but pretty great result there. Matt Burton with an 80, so still doing well in a team that dropped a lot of footy on the weekend. I was at the game, and it's just filthy that we couldn't hang on to the pill. Galvin and Martin in our 5'8" slots, both crushing at 79 and 93 respectively. Makes the sort of plan trade a little bit more difficult, but the fact is Martin doesn't play round 13. Dylan Brown is an upgrade, so no sweat there. Centre wing, so Kiraz, Garrick, Armstrong all killing it. Only Isako, I guess, is a bit of a disappointment, but 45 is okay. We'll cop that. Ero with the 62 would have been handy to have, but it is what it is. Talon May sounds like he's out indefinitely, so can't rely on him for round 13 anymore. So he is a potential trade this week. Another option there. And Gagai, didn't do anything for us on Saturday night, but we only brought him in to facilitate the upgrades this week. And then the back, Scotty Drinkwater was 76, is solid. We'll cop that. Trey Fuller was 18th man, but, his plan for us is to play 13, 16, and 19. So, game day results, go through real quickly. As I said, wins all round. So we had Griffin Meme with a 12.47 in the first league. Captain or VC Hines, who got that. 97 for Dom Young, so he continues to burn me as a naysayer. But well done if you've got him. But you can see Terrell Mayrather with a 49, bit below par. Val Holmes with a 49. People would have expected more against Souths. Fanua Blake with 37 was probably the big disappointment. Dylan Brown was 70, solid. Appy Coruscant 78, including his try. So that was a good get. Um, and, maybe Galvin on the bench might have helped with a few points, but it was 150 in the end. So it looks like the top scorer in this league is the Serena Sinners with a monster 1474. So well done, Steve. So Captain Dylan Edwards to the tune of a 120, which is pretty nice. As I said, if I had Edwards, I'd consider him in the option. In the end, I was um, not too keen in the other leagues. So fantasy and sports ec, I think I VC'd him in both. I got a bit scared. For feed with an 89 though, it was good. Grant Katoa 108. So just a couple of extra tons in there for Steve. Um, Other than that, Jeremy Marshall King with an 81. So yeah, that's the reason we want him in the team. And played Galvin, so that worked out well. Talangi on the bench with a 182. So I guess if you are looking to get out of Taylor May, this is the number one target. He's crushing it at fullback. Um, Tempted to bring him in this week, but I really think I've got to shore up the spine. I think is the plan. I've already got enough cover in the centre wing, and the fact is Gutho will be back sooner rather than later, you'd imagine. But yeah, oh no, there's a 1407, so nothing too crazy there. We'll have a look at the other leagues. So in the second league, up the wire, so Max will be cheering after their win over Penrith on Sunday. Just realised I'm sliding down the chair. Captain Crichton, which probably stung a little bit. Marzu, what's his price? I haven't really followed him, but yeah, he's lost 250k in value this year. That's pretty yuck. But could be, prime candidate over the buys after this week to bring in as a centre wing option. Dom Young, yeah. Tungo with the 74 is good. Had Katoa, nice one. Garrick and Grant as well. Nothing too much on the bench. Clint Guther's son with a 1395 is close. 1493, Team Rob. Like the simplicity in that name. So let's see, how do you get a 1493? You play Kiraz, Garrick, Wilson with a 46, okay. Armstrong, Mitchell, 107. So a few tons here by the look of it. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the captain, Dylan Edwards, nice. Had Whaelongo as well, so, Whaelongo and Talangi were both great trade-ins, but we pretty much had our centre wings sorted already, so I sort of steered clear of them, but yeah, doing the job so far. Um, Dylan Brown, nice. Good stuff, Rob. And then on to the third league. So a very comfortable win over Damo's Walkabouts. So sitting 10th as well. So definitely not a ghosty type player. But let's see. Ethan Strange, 74. VC'd Angus. So I don't know, maybe the captain was missing. Yeah. Maybe we do have a ghost player here. Ponga not playing. Manu Johnson. Yeah, so I think someone might have dropped off here. So we won't worry about their score. Let's have a look. What else we get? A 1397. 1453 for left the bag at Holmes. Good name there as well, Ben. 17th as well, so good to see getting a win. Matt Burton with an 80. Garrick Olakwa 285. Wilton scored a try 71. Blaze Talangi, Whaelongo. Yep, great picks. Hopgood 84, solid as ever. Armstrong and Hines. So yeah, just really solid outputs. Even on their bench, Strange, Fermor, Tungo. So spoiled for choice this week. Well done, Ben. Great stuff. Should probably quickly touch on the draft league as well. If I can get it loaded. So yeah, so a big win this week for myself. I think it's the first time I've cracked 1,000 in the draft. But as you can see, just solid contributions all the way down. Marshall King 81, Max King 64, Barnett 66, Blore 69, Yo, captain with 81, so decent captain. Elliott 62, Burton 80, Weeks 67 was quite good as well if you got him in. Kiraz 92. So it's Cherry, bench Vojovic, probably, the centre wing wasn't great, but, you know, whatever. Damari Martin 93 and Jaden Bradley with the 55. So I think I would have got Terrell Mays 49 as the auto emergency for Salmon. So, I mean, only those three scores under 50 is a solid week. If we just have a look at the matchups. So, Liam's, uh, crushing it. First place, 10:45 this week. He's got Hudson Young, Khan Pereira with a 90, Thermal, VC'd Mitchell and took that, so that's smart. Um, even Robson and Nanai solid, Luai 73, Vailongo. So, yes, this is why I'm not trading Croker to you. Sorry, not Croker, Cleary to you, Liam. I was looking at the team name. You've got enough good players. You don't need my gun as well. um, but I guess, in terms of initial thoughts this week, it hasn't really changed. The plan was always Lussick and Martin out. And then we bring in the big guns, Marshall King, Dylan Brown, who you can see now has access to the halfback slot. And we've done it with 21k to spare, which is pretty nice. So lock those two trades in. And yeah, we've now got a bit of versatility around Matty Burton, Dylan Brown. So that's super handy. Marshall King we can play on our bench with confidence. So yeah, team is looking pretty good. But we'll wrap the video up there. So yeah, as always, if you've got any questions, comments, thoughts, feel free to add them below the video. Give us a like if you enjoy the SuperCoach content. Subscribe for all the fantasy sports content on the channel. And other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.